Hey, I'm Kevin, and this is Riffs.
And I'm Paul, and this is Rhythms.
This is the Riffs and Rhythms podcast.
The better. Rhythms.
No, the riffs are better.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
And that's what this podcast is all about, is to explaining to everybody why the riffs are better than the rhythms.
No. This podcast is about explaining why the rhythms is better than the riffs, because if you didn't have rhythm, you've already stated this before on this show, without the rhythm, it's
If
not
you don't
music.
have rhythm, then you're like Steve Martin in The Jerk.
That's a great movie.
It is a great movie.
That's a great movie, yes. So yes, that's true. If you don't have rhythm,
Technically, it's not music without rhythm. Yes, I did say that.
it's on record. Yes, I got him.
But the fact that the riffs are better is what makes music good.
Let's say it's a perfect harmonious blend of both.
And sometimes it has. And to be fair, and when we review songs, sometimes I do say that it is the rhythm that makes it this good thing. Which brings us to
our song we're going to do tonight here. So this one was I guess I was a little confused, and I think you know a little bit more about it than I do. But I thought it just came out. It seems like it, but it's been out a little bit longer than that. So we're reviewing tonight Billy Idol's "Cage." The Rebel Yell Meister himself, right? I mean, we growing up as kids loved watching. He's huge in the '80s. I don't think Billy Idol's, he must have like Keith Richards genes or something, because that dude's
he's
been
like
through
69 years old.
He's gone through a lot of shit. The motorcycle accident.
He's put a lot of mileage on that carcass, and he still looks pretty darn good.
Yeah, he's
even for a singer.
So he's holding it on there. So yeah, so I guess he released songs.
So apparently what's going on is that this song was released like a year ago, but it's being promoted now through all the media outlets as new. So that's why it has come onto our radar.
Right. Okay. That makes sense. So, but yeah, I didn't, again, that's why I was surprised to hear that. I was like, oh, he's got new music.
And I did a little research, actually. I'm actually sort of prepared this time. First time ever.
Good. Finally.
Don't count on it.
Yeah.
But Billy has got a great website. He has collaborated with his longtime writing and performance partner, Steve Stevens.
Okay, all right.
The guy that played with him in the 80s
with the big hair,
the big black hair. Yeah, great guitar player. And I was checking out they've got the whole merch thing going on. They're selling vinyl. They're selling CDs, digipacks, clothing.
There's all that stuff.
He's got a Christmas album out.
Oh my God!
Came out in 2021. And you can buy my favorite bit of merch is you could buy the Rebel Yule sweatshirt go along with the Christmas album.
All right, now I know what my ugly sweater is going to have to be. I better get it working on this now. So,
so the only thing better than the Rebel Yule is to sit down and create a Rebel Yule log.
Yes.
But you know what? I thought that was the best thing on the website. The Rebel Yule. I mean, that's wit.
Right there. It's to be not so high on yourself that you're able to make fun of yourself, right? And hell, make some money at the same time, right? So
yeah, $70 for a Rebel Yule sweatshirt is a great deal.
So maybe he's taking his playbook from maybe Gene Simmons. Now that Gene's getting ready to retire, he's finally passing along some merch your whore yourself out to everything. So
I don't know. Gene Simmons, as far as I'm concerned, is a successful band marketer. He probably has some insanely genius ideas. Actually, I got a lot of respect for Gene Simmons.
Yeah.
He took a bunch of cartoon characters and turned them into a multi-billion-dollar business.
It's amazing.
And made some great music along the way. I don't care what anybody says.
So Rebel Yule and new music, and I think he was touring also a little bit this year. Again, I'm not even sure where he would play a show. I definitely wouldn't put here in South Florida. It's not going to be in the Dolphin Stadium.
He would be doing the theater tour.
That would be pretty cool. Can you imagine seeing him in the Lyric Theater?
Yes.
That'd be pretty cool. An intimate setting.
He's probably playing, like 1,000 to 3,000 seat venues.
Yeah. That's and it was like, I think we were talking to the last episode about that. I just told you I went to see George Thorogood, a week or two ago, in between the last time we met, and that was the first time I was in the Orlando Hard Rock Theater. It's much different than the one down in Hollywood, down south, and because that's huge. That theater, that Hard Rock hotel is theater or venue is huge compared to the Wonderland. And I got a really cool vibe off of it, right? You know, it's like it's small, it's a little intimate. It was very cool. Is exactly what I thought. So I can see definitely Billy Idol playing there, and that's why I can see a lot of bands that come through that may not be able to pull in a larger venue and so forth. But yeah, but anyway, so Billy Idol.
So perhaps he'll join Mariah Carey with an annual Yuletide special.
I'm sure everybody would love to.
I'd rather see Billy Idol.
Yeah, give it a little break. I think everyone's tired of hearing the same song. I think people are already starting to play it on,
I've even got the name of the show, Billy Idol's Fuck You Christmas. Do we have to edit that out?
We want
more, yeah. After midnight mass, I want more. When the presents come, I want more.
Well, that could be like a Thanksgiving Day song too, because you're always eating that turkey.
Oh, there you go.
Because you're always eating that turkey, you want to eat more.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, we're gonna get to this.
We've got your genius marketing plan all set to go.
We'll help you out there and sell more merch and silly bullshit stuff. All right, we ready to listen to this song here? So.
Billy Idol song.
Yes, here. All right.
That's why we're here.
That's why we do what we do. And a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4.
Screaming in isolation, walking through desolation alley, boarded up our ambitions, flooded out all the engines.
You got that kick drive keeping it going.
Great guitar tone.
So long they become my friends. The zombies out the window say it's finally the end. So I'm kicking down my door and never closing it again. Hey! I'm coming out of my heartless, hopeless rage. I'm coming out of myself.
You think his voice has got a lot of production on it? He's got a good his voice has got a real good.
This is a great
strong
recording. It's huge sounding.
Drive you straight out the city. You can live in a ghost
This is well recorded. Well written song. Every time I hear it, I like it better than the time before.
I can dream all that I want, but I'm not going any place. I can tell you all my feelings while I'm staring into space. And the road is an illusion, I just keep to pass the days. I'm counting down the seconds till I'm making my escape. Hey! I'm coming out of my heartless, hopeless rage. I'm coming out of myself, my broken cage.
All right, so I do have a complaint about the video.
Okay.
And again, we just talked about the two of the guys here, right? So apparently the drummer don't get any love as usual. That sucks. I'm gonna have to leave a review on Yelp, I think.
For a music video. Well, I'm sure the drummer was paid significantly.
That's true.
Videography. This is not a low budget production.
It's amazing. Some of the videos we've watched so far, it's like they're really coming back. Some real great stuff. I mean, the Stones videos, the Struts. This is great. Yeah.
And this is out on vinyl.
What?
You can buy it in black vinyl and red vinyl. Yeah.
Oh, there's a
This song is
signature.
great.
Anyway,
So yeah, man. Definitely the riff on that song. I mean, the rhythm was boom, 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 and then halfway through the song it went boom, pap, boom, pap, boom, pap.
it was again enough for the song to not.
It was
overdo
enough
it.
for the song,
Right.
Yeah, and clearly not the focus of the song,
No. Again,
but it supported the song perfectly.
Right.
Drove it just right.
Yep. Right. It was good driving. rhythm, sound, nothing over. I mean, I do have to admit now that thinking about it now again, I may have to I have to watch it again, but it was not enough that it was any big fills, anything, and even some of the guitar stuff. Good sound, right? Again, we're not judging it solely. We're judging the riff as opposed to even the solo, right? Solo wasn't really anything spectacular either, I don't think. It was enough for the song.
It was for the song.
Everything,
right.
all the right ingredients that came together.
So it was written as a song, not as a showcase for talent.
Right.
But I mean,
but those guys don't need to showcase their talents, right?
Vocal talent clearly there,
Yeah,
guitar talent clearly there, songwriting talent clearly there, videography talent clearly there.
Right.
And when the drummer just gets paid to put a boom pap on there, it's not integral to the artistry of the song as much as if the drummer was involved in the writing process.
Fair. So yeah, they're guns for hire.
Right.
Studio musicians or tour.
But I mean,
right?
when you listen to that again, I mean, in stereo with the headphones on, you can hear just the greatness of the guitar track that's there. I mean, there's got to be 4 guitars doing that. Super huge production, high budget recording, clearly.
Right.
And the age of great videos is back.
That's
obviously.
It's a far cry. We think to go back, and maybe it's because the video and the quality and the cameras, but just a thing to go back and go watch some of his older stuff. Yeah, it was a lot of craziness, right? But most of Billy Idol's. Now I'm trying to think about it here. I have to go back and do my homework. I would guess I'd have to admit, yeah, maybe that's how all his videos was. They really never was a full band. It was always Billy and Steven. Right? They're the 2 guys, like Mick and Keith, right? Obviously.
Well, the Stones aren't a good example because they're pretty much a band, but
right. That's true.
Tons of them.
Yeah.
There's tons of them that are what you're saying.
Yeah.
I can't think of anything.
Yeah. But yeah, I know it's a bad comparison to the Rolling Stones, but even though most people always associate the 2 of them, but they're a fuller band, right? They're actually all presented together. But to that point,
Captain and Tennille, maybe. The Carpenters.
So. Now you know what's on Kevin's playlist.
No, none of that is on my playlist. You kidding me? No.
Speaking of playlists, we got a playlist.
Oh, playlist. We've got
right.
a playlist. Actually,
yes. Yeah, we're gonna
we
have
have
to
a
add this
playlist.
one.
We created a playlist.
Yes.
It's on Spotify.
Yep.
Just like we are.
Yep.
Just type in Riffs and Rhythms like you see it right here, and it'll come up. You can watch us. Well, you can't watch us on Spotify.
Not yet.
You can listen
Joe
to
Rogan's
us.
on Spotify. His video stuff's on Spotify, but we're not Joe Rogan.
Oh, well, whatever.
Yeah.
So, who?
Joe who?
Anyway, yeah, Joe Rogan's got a great podcast. Blah, 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 blah. What were we talking about?
So we talked about the playlist.
The playlist on Spotify. We've got 4 whole tunes, and then we can add this one.
Yeah, it's number 5. Yeah. So,
Number 5, yeah, Billy.
Yeah.
I'm sure Billy Idol and Steve Stevens are relieved to know that they're going to be
they're on the
Riffs and Rhythms podcast. We should go ahead and contact them so they can sleep well.
You know what? I'm gonna work on some of my social media magic and tag the shit out of everything, and then we'll see if somebody actually recognizes. Like the one I posted recently was I follow a metal drummer, and he was switched up and played a guitar. I posted this on my Instagram, I posted on the Riffs and Rhythms Instagram, and he was playing Metallica song, and then I guess he had a pedal.
Like Dave Grohl he used to play drums?
He was playing guitar. He was playing the Metallica song, and
wait, he was playing drums and he used a pedal and it turned it into guitar?
No. So he switched. He played the guitar. So he's a drummer. But in this video he did...
Because he knows the riffs are better, that's why.
Fuck. Really, I walked into that one. Yes. I walked into it. So
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
So anyway, should I finish now, or do I just go defeat it?
Yeah, we're done.
Okay.
This is it. This is the culmination.
Anyway, his pedal was a fart pedal.
What?
Yes, you'll have to see it. Yes, you'll have to see it. We'll have to show you too. Yes.
Oh, my.
So Sam, 666 Sam is, I don't know, he's a metal drummer and he does live streams and he's pretty funny. He does some funny content, but he's a drummer typically. So anyway, I don't even know why I was telling you that story, but
Because
anyway.
you concede the fact that even drummers believe that they should play guitar. Because the riffs are better.
Don't get me started about guitarists because, they're the first ones who want to jump on a drum kit and start fucking around with gear. But then they're like the first
anyone
ones.
can do that.
But then they're the first ones to start whining and yelling at people, "Don't touch my guitar." So what's with that? Yeah, let's address that before we actually give our prognosis here on this video.
Oh, we've struck a nerve.
Oh yeah. This is you.
Tell me what it's
you
like to
triggered.
have
I got
some-
triggered.
Tell me what it's like to have some greasy chicken-fingered Yahoo grabbing your sticks and beating on your gear with sticks.
I think I need to have. This should be a funny episode where we have. You ever see the Matt McConaughey movie where it was like all his ex-girlfriends showed up? There's some movie, Girlfriends Past or whatever. I think I'm gonna have.
Familiar.
I'm gonna have all of Kevin's drummers, past, present, and probably future on, and we'll have a.
Because most of them were probably fired.
So Kevin's, this is your life.
Because they weren't willing to concede that the riffs are better. I fired them.
All right. Anyway, so yeah. All right. So I guess I'm going to agree. Yes, the riffs were good on this.
Just kidding.
One, yes.
I'm just kidding. They all fired me. No.
Did
What
what do they call that an Irish goodbye? Did you do Irish goodbyes with them?
What is an Irish goodbye?
Is that it or something? Irish, when you basically just leave
Irish
a party.
goodbye is like you don't say anything, you just leave.
Yeah. Is that what it is? It's something. I don't know. It's something.
I don't even know what we're talking about.
Yeah. Anyway, yes.
So anyway.
yeah, the riffs from this show, in this video, and this song, definitely have to give it to yes.
I think it's the rhythm. I mean the riffs. The rhythmic riff, maybe? I don't know. Yeah. Yeah.
I got him there.
It's like
Subliminal messaging.
So now we're moving on to the next segment.
Yes, this is
Before we stick
our
feet into our mouth,
this is our
into the
fan
knee.
favorite segment actually here.
Is it really?
All 200.
Kevin's Catfish Adventures.
Yes, Kevin's Catfish Adventures.
So I'll have to put my reading glasses
All right.
on for this.
So as he's preparing here, if you're watching this, so this is a segment of the show where Kevin talks about his hobby that he has. It's called Catfish Adventures. Right.
My hobby is... Oh, and I've got a live one on the line right now.
Oh.
My hobby is engaging
on.
in social media scammers.
Yes.
And I've somehow been honored to make the list where they just flock to me. I've been apparently flagged as a responder.
Oh.
So I've got okay. So somebody this afternoon, out of the blue, texts me and says, "May your Monday be as bright as the sun, as smooth as silk, and as joyful as finding an extra slice of pizza in the box." Not suggestive at all. So I text back and I say, "Monday wisdom of impressive magnitude. Thank you very much." And she's like, "I live in Los Angeles. Where are you from? Nice to meet you." And I say, "I'm from Florida." And I texted that right before we started. And now, boom, my phone line's up and it says, "It's always sunny and warm there in Florida. Perfect for lounging or swimming on the beach." Actually, I prefer swimming in the water.
Yeah, swimming
On the beach is kind of scratchy.
Yeah.
So, yes. I'm gonna respond right now. Let's see how long it takes for somebody to get back. Always sunny and warm there in Florida. Perfect for lounging or swimming on the beach. Yes, the beach is awesome here. And we get to see the sunrise over the water.
That's right. Because it's always sunny in Philadelphia, too. Apparently. So I'm told. Or so the TV show tells me. So. Yes, it's very interesting, some of these people.
Yeah, and this is real. This is real. Probably this person is actually some sort of information gatherer from a sinister plot from Russia, or the Taliban or something. But what I
Because you got top secret, information.
yeah, because the thing that exactly.
Kevin is actually a spy.
Yeah. Okay. So
He's 0069.
0069. That's right. Licensed to flip. So the other one that I was explaining to Paul is this. There's this person, and we call them James.
Yes.
And there's the ongoing saga of James and Kevin. And during the week, James explained to me that James needs food. So James wants $6,000 for food. And so I'm like, oh, no. And then I told them no. And just to be clear, the name listed on the account is a girl's name. But whenever she unsends a message, it says that James unsent the message.
So it's not just...
We don't even know if it's anybody of any name. So like the $6,000 ploy didn't work. So then it went really quickly down to $300.
Oh, wow. You could negotiating.
Yeah. No. Well, but listen, here's what... gave me the anyway his or her PayPal account address.
Oh,
so
okay.
I could send them money.
Perfect.
And I was like, they said they needed food. So instead of sending money, I sent a list of food banks and free food sources in the town that they say they're from. Okay. It says this.
You're so helpful.
I am. This person might actually be real.
Maybe.
And I said, here's a website that may help you with a number of resources in your area. And then it's like, why are you saying this? Help me with money, and I'll never ask for help again.
Just give me the money, damn it.
And I'm like, so it's a handout of cash you want, not resources to fill your needs, I see. And it says, and this person has an incredibly good grasp of the English language, of course, because it says, I need resources, but I don't have any foodstuffs in my fridge.
Can that be something that's like translated, a translator thing, maybe?
Clearly, it's a bad translator app. I don't know. Then I responded, did you even look at the web link I sent you? And it says, please help me with your kind heart. I'm pleading with you. I will never disappoint you.
That's right. This is the future wife, right?
Never even met. I don't even know who this person is. All right, I already did help you, was my response. That website is a list of free food resources in your town. Okay, our school is not near us there. I'm in school, not at home.
Oh, shift change? Do you think this is a shift change now?
Could be a shift change. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, so for those who don't know, shift change, Kevin's got it down to where he knows that people pick up different people on the other end or change their shifts on communicating. Yes.
So I asked, where do you go to school? And it said a school. And I looked up the school, and this person says they're in Northeast United States. I live in Florida. The school shows up from a search as it being in South Florida. So I'm like, is it the one in Florida? And they're like, I don't know. So I respond, and I don't know. Will you give me the money?
How do you not know where you are?
My response was, you don't know where your college is and what city you're in? Listen, I've already told you. If I can help you, and if your need is real, I will help you, but I will not send you money.
I definitely told the story of my rum festival trip. Exactly. That's exactly how I felt that night. I didn't know what city I was in. So it's possible, maybe. It could happen.
Well, usually you go to school multiple days, even in a row.
Okay.
And knowing what city the school is in is usually helpful in that endeavor.
How do you not know? Because now we don't know what to type next.
Well, I could understand, like, if you were a freshman in college and you lived in a dorm inside the school.
Okay. You lived a
your
very
parents
sheltered
dropped you
life. Yeah,
off,
okay.
Maybe you would not know where city you're in.
But obviously we are protecting...
Clearly not a geography major in college.
We're protecting some information here, right? But how can you not... never mind. If you're from one location and you're in another location where the said school is, never mind. I don't know.
Clearly, this person is counting on the fact that I'm incredibly stupid and sending me pictures of like pretty girls, making me try to think that that's them.
Why don't you send her a care package to her school?
She doesn't even know what city it's in. So I'm going to send a care package to some school that's not even the right school to James, and there's like probably 1,600 Jameses that go to that school. That's going to work out great.
Sure. How many nursing schools could there actually be, right? And and somebody's currently enrolled in with the last name.
Actually, my thought was to like contact the news media in that person's supposed hometown and create a story about them, name them in the story, and
This
then,
person needs help in your community.
yeah, and then play it for them and see what they do.
Action 23 is on the scene here to break the story.
And just this is my hobby. It's not like it's
Amongst
just
other
my
things.
hobby. As a marketer, I've always wondered what is the play that these people have. And clearly this one counts on the fact that someone's dumb enough to send them $6,000 or $300 if the negotiations go badly by PayPal. Because I don't know, for no good reason. Because I'm stupid.
So I don't know why people ask questions that obviously never looked at a profile. I've had that happen.
Yeah.
They're like,
Yeah, like, what are you doing this weekend? Oh, I've only spent all week posting it on my profile. Like,
right.
Maybe you should look. It's like it's as if they've hacked into Messenger and they don't even have access to Facebook.
I guess it's possible. I guess it's very possible for that to happen. They don't have Messenger on. I don't know. I have no idea.
But see,
how
the
this
thing
works.
that bothers me the most is that this person has been persistent, and there's numbers of people like this that are hitting me up. So they wouldn't do it if it didn't work. So the thing that is embarrassingly bothersome about me is that clearly there are men in this world who are so lonely that just a freaking messenger message with a few kind words and a picture of a pretty girl is going to be enough to have them send hundreds of dollars. That's just, please don't do that.
So I'm looking at my Instagram, one of my Instagram, the Rumfluencer account, and I have somebody on here who also is followed by Kevin. So, so I'll click. I get it in my message here. The ones that you don't unsolicit message in your message request, and this one was hello. This was on October 27th, and I don't have time to engage like Kevin does. This is not my hobby, but I do like to kind of see it. But so this is the profile description. About to tell you how I'm doing and shit. I got the devil on my phone. He told me, keep doing this shit. Yeah, devil taught me how to get rich. Maybe it's a line from a rap song, maybe? I don't know. But yes, so I don't know, guys. It's is this your AI one?
No.
Thinking so. Of course, you don't see any faces in this. Now this is right on the Instagram account here. So
That's a different Instagram account.
But
than
you know
that
what's
same
crazy? But
person is.
of course, and they travel a lot. Never looks at the. So I don't know. I mean, it's like 831 followers. There was one I was telling you about before. It was actually. So that was one. Another one I got was from this account, and I get a message: "Hi, you look cool." 14 posts, 763 followers. Does not follow Kevin or vice versa. This one is she obviously looks like she's from I don't know. So, but yes, that is our fun. So you got anyone?
Is that the name associated with that profile?
That's correct.
Yeah, okay.
Yes. Yep. So
So then that same person has been addressing me on Telegram. It's always either Telegram and this is the name that they're using here.
Interesting.
And that's the photo.
Yeah, everything's all.
It never shows the face.
Yes. So I got something here. Simple greeting. Yeah, so here somebody commented on my pictures message there. A simple greeting. I hope you are all right. The picture is sent to me. A simple greeting. I hope you are all right. This is another one. I think this is one that follows you. Yes. And then this last one is here. Somebody does cosplay. Tagged me apparently in a story here because I have an ad to my story. Same thing. 360 followers. 15 posts.
Response for my live one.
Oh snaps. Okay, here we go. So we're
at
gonna
the beginning of this segment.
Are we gonna go overtime on this?
Yeah, why not?
All right.
This is pressing information, so important. Okay. As if update, I mentioned earlier, I said, yes, the beach is awesome here, and we get to see the sunrise over the water. And then the response was, it is indeed an ideal place to enjoy the beauty and tranquility of nature.
You should have said, I guess you do.
If I ever get the chance, I must go to the beach once to enjoy the magnificent sunrise.
All right, I know California's a large state, but how do you not? Oh, I don't know. I guess some people live in Florida and never been to the beach. Anyway.
Yeah, I must go to the beach once to enjoy the magnificent sunrise. You can't see the sunrise over the beach in California.
Wait. Is this the one that want to swim? Swim in the
She
sand?
lives in L.A.,
Yes.
according to this.
Okay.
You can't see the sunrise over the ocean in L.A. because
It's
you
not
clearly
there.
are a drummer, aren't you? The
No,
ocean
I know.
is on the west side.
No, I know. I skipped right over what you said, but what I'm saying is,
California.
is she also the one that was swimming on the beach? Didn't we just talk about somebody who was swimming on the beach? I enjoy
Yes,
swimming.
This is the one. Yes.
Okay,
She
so-
enjoys swimming on the beach, but I said I prefer the water because
Okay.
it's not so scratchy.
Right.
Yes.
So she hasn't been to the beach, at least in L.A.
She hasn't been to the beach to see the sunrise. All right.
Okay. All right. Sorry. All right. I follow you now. All right. Yes. Okay.
I'll
All right.
read it again slowly.
No. I got it now. You said sunrise, and I
It
wasn't
is
paying attention.
indeed an ideal place to enjoy the beauty and tranquility of nature. If I ever get the chance, I must go to the beach once to enjoy the magnificent sunrise.
I sure hope you don't talk to your drummers like this. You say, "This is how the song goes. I'm going to clap my hands, and you're going to follow." Are you with me?
No, I just let them screw up and then I fire them.
Oh man. Anyway, all right. Yes, sunrise.
Yes.
Because Florida has both. It can do a sunset and a sunrise.
That's what I'll post. In Florida, we can see both.
Oh, see, this is why we think this segment should be definitely we should live stream this part of it. We almost could just do an entire show on this, so rather than a segment of within a show. So
Yeah. Well, there's a whole TV show about catfish.
right. Yeah, so they go show up. They get really into it, which I think is dangerous.
So my response here was, in Florida, we can see both the sunrise and sunset over the water, even on the same day. All right, but let's take a look at this. This person clearly has a large vocabulary and a powerful command of the English language, and a poetic soul. And they've got their occupation on here is they're self-employed as a model, a former jewelry and handbag appraiser. There's such a thing as a handbag appraiser, I suppose, in California.
Yeah, some of those handbags aren't cheap.
Yeah, and there's so many false ones. And
Yes.
our common friends on Facebook are all guitar players, which are all of us are.
Horn dogs.
Raging horn dogs, yes. So clearly, there's the connection. And this person actually has a Facebook profile that seems real. There's all kinds of stuff on there with pictures and things. So yeah,
So
it looks.
obviously- It's a very well crafted. Very well crafted Facebook page. If it is,
It's an extremely painstakingly, meticulously.
How often does
maintained.
this person post?
Okay.
Like daily at least?
Well, let's see. Back to the 7 hours ago, November 4th,
Right.
July 13th,
Oh, that's a big
July
gap.
12th, July 6th.
What the hell happened to
July 5th.
September, October, and all that?
September and October got left off. June's 27th. Lots of June. June 26th. And June, there was lots.
Maybe she was like, up
She
in the
didn't
space
need to-
station, so she
yeah,
couldn't have
probably.
access to Facebook.
Yeah, that was it. Or maybe, maybe the internet access in her poor village in,
Went
whatever
down.
Asian
No.
community.
Hey, it could be legit. Well, I was going to say,
Yeah,
there's a lot of places right now in the world that internet quality
Yeah,
might be
exactly.
a thing. So I'm not going to say where, but I think we all kind of know.
you can't trust anything that's online. Please don't.
All right, so that's your.
That's this week's edition of Kevin's Catfish Adventures. Before we close off, let's
So
see
do-
if there's another message.
So do we say it all to
Nope, not
never accept messages from people you don't know?
No, I wouldn't say that. Give everyone the benefit of a doubt.
Okay.
But understand that if anyone asks you for information about your family, about how much money you make, anything that you can put on an application for a loan, your personal information or definitely money, just don't give it to them.
So remember our fellow. Right? I got the same Facebook message there, Messenger. And the last the message I got was, and this is where they're going to get a little aggressive here. So you said, hope you're doing well out there, Paul. You said you would contact me later but you didn't not until you later say hi to me, and I was so busy as well here since okay. And then that was November 1st, November 3rd, I get this message. What are you gonna be for Halloween? November 3rd. So, why are we talking about for next year maybe? Planning? Oh, hey, look at that. 12:25 p.m. Look at mine timestamp. 12:26.
1 minute apart, same message.
Are we got bots or what?
Yeah, is that a bot? How many thousands of people got messaged between 12:25 p.m. and 12:26 p.m.
On November 3rd.
Well, it could be a bot. I might not even be dealing with a human being.
You could be like, chatting with an AI because it's going to be self-aware soon, and AI is now doing everything. Speaking of
Chad,
AI,
F you me.
Yeah, you are F you me. So anyway, all right. Well, maybe I'll eventually find this story and I'll post it on there somewhere there on our Instagram. So let's make sure follow us. We're just here on YouTube. We're also out on Spotify, Apple. We've got a playlist on Spotify and Instagram. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us all those things. So again, we're starting to grow up some of this content and on all the social media platforms and so forth too. Follow our sites right there. Make sure, especially make sure you rate and review the podcast. That's huge. So on Apple, give it a 5-star if you like what we're doing, and make sure you leave us a rating. Tell us what you like, what you don't like, or tell us to go to hell, whatever. Comments, whatever you want. So, but that's important. That is really important. A lot of podcasters, is even though you're out there, getting those ratings on Apple is so important because that's what advertisers and people really look at. Is that a valuable or an interesting podcast? So so make sure you do all that stuff for us. That'd be awesome to help support the podcast. So, and then also all of our links too. So check out the kmblues.com. Right. So check out down there in the link there. So to help support Kevin and the guys getting up to Memphis for that.
Go over and see the Riffs and Rhythm. Well, we are the Riffs and Rhythm. Go see the Rums and Drums podcast.
Right. Yeah, this one too.
Yep. And this is Palm Beach.
Yep. And then
And what else you got?
Yeah, and our check out the also our good buddy Brad, right?
Jams
Yeah,
and Cocktails podcast with the link
Yep.
right here. We got all
Yep.
kinds of links.
So yeah, don't worry, we're pointing to things. Hopefully, we'll remember to put placeholders in there to know what we're pointing
Everybody who watches a video wants to have responsibility and go look at other stuff.
Yeah,
That's what we all
for
do.
sure, for
And
sure.
Everybody does that on.
Oh yeah, of course. We all help each other out. Anyway, so we're a little bit over on our time here, but yeah, we were doing our Kevin's Catfish Adventures. Look, I got it right. I'm getting better.
First time.
I know.
High five.
Woohoo!
Even though he's a drummer, he can be taught.
Finally made it. I made it there finally, right? At the end of the show.
Rock on, man. It's I gotta say, it's such a pleasure working with you.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
Yeah, I really enjoy this podcast, and again, I'm glad you said yes to the dress, and it's a TV show. Yeah. But picking out bridal dresses.
Yeah. No.
Yes. Anyway, so yeah, I'm glad that you said yes to this fun debauchery of me butchering the English language.
And it's good. It's fun.
Yeah.
We have a thing going, and it's good.
Yeah, something to promote, and now you put podcast host. You've done other podcasts and stuff in the past, right?
It's just the only time I've ever hosted a podcast.
Okay.
I have appeared on podcasts.
Okay.
I've been interviewed by podcasters. I've casted a pod or two, but I've never actually hosted one.
Okay, there you go. Now it's on the resume.
Yeah.
So
internationally famous.
That's right.
Podcast host.
I think we got some international listeners.
Good.
Yeah. So that's how to get it out there. So right, podcasting is a great way for businesses or anybody to promote their stuff and talk, have a good conversation, and get things out there. I mean, hell, probably what we should have done was definitely a true crimes. That genre is like over the top.
Too close to home. Sorry.
Yeah. So he just killed somebody yesterday.
Well,
allegedly.
Not on purpose.
Yeah. In
his
dreams.
Was there and didn't do anything.
Yeah. Anyway, we're going to
So it's all about the riffs and the
rhythms.
And I'm Kevin and he's
Paul.
Thank you. Good night.
Cheers, y'all.
Cheers.